these secret Chinese outposts in plain sight, college students spying for China, spy balloons. In this era where a lot of people are suspicious of the news, how believable are all of these reports?
Very believable, and it's been going on for quite some time. And if you think about how aggressive China is being, these outposts, we call them police stations. There has been, in Australia, they had a car made up to look like a Chinese police car that they would drive in these communities to drive some intimidation to ethnic Chinese folks living there. Here, they haven't been that bold, but what we do see is that they're using these outposts. That's why, by the way, they call them police stations. They're really not police stations. They are clearly designed to track, intimidate, and try to influence Chinese Americans living here in the United States, both to the Communist Party way of view and as well as trying to influence the way they interact with the U.S. government. And so you think TikTok, you think these we'll call them police station centers. You think all of the other ways that they're trying to influence America, the spy balloon, and it's just ramping up. So it is very believable. And what's so shocking about this, Andrea, is just how fast and how aggressive they've decided to become in the last few years.
But why are we finding out about all of this, even though it's been going on for quite some time? I guess in some sense, this is all good news because finally we're paying more attention to it after many Americans believed it was just fake news.
Yeah, and I think most people were thinking Chinese, kind of a benign thing. Who, they make a lot of the stuff that sits around your house, and they can't be that bad. But they didn't really tie the Chinese Communist Party ideology with where China is going today. And President Xi, during his last kind of election, if you will, if you can call it that, has decided to take a harder turn. He believes that this is China's decade and generation, and it's not the United States. He believes the United States is in decline. He says this, and it's China's turn to try to be this international and global leader. And that's why you're seeing this more aggressive behavior. And I think it's, when you see a spy balloon traveling across the United States, you can kind of get that as an American, even if you're not really into national security or foreign policy. You can kind of see that. These police stations in our communities working on behalf of the Communist Party of China, you can kind of get that and you see that. I think that's why people are starting to take notice. And I think the news agencies, thankfully, are kind of focused on the problems that these kind of operations in the United States are causing.
But what are we missing when it comes to China? What should we be paying closer attention to?
Well, candidly, everything. They're also trying to make sure that the currency reserve right now, we have a standard of living in America that we enjoy like no other country because our currency, partly because our currency is the currency reserve for the world, meaning if you're going to have a business deal between Finland and France, you would likely trade in U.S. dollars, or Saudi Arabia and France probably be a better example. Well, that's changing. The Chinese want those countries to start trading in the yuan, and they want to supplant the U.S. dollar. So they're coming at us using their economy, their their diplomacy, military and intelligence means, all wrapped around coming the same way, coming at trying to knock the United States off. We need to understand how serious this is. And start paying attention about, okay, well, what kinds of things can we do here at home to get ready for what the Chinese and the United States are calling this strategic competition. And it has real live implications for your standard of living, the kinds of things you'll be able to buy in the future. It's very troublesome.
Yeah, I mean, it will go far beyond just being able to order a brand new car like we saw in the past few years. Former Congressman Mike Rogers, thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.